presented by me, by me. Okay, your conclusion? Okay. Recommendations? Control is place for all attachments. So I know it's not only help to avoid risks but help to work harder and efficient and have some problems with some related to balance. So it's macro counters. Don't know the modern technology. So I think that would be better when you have platforms and like I need that integration with artificial intelligence. Second, idea to find some case.
Okay, thank you. So, do you think it's okay for presentation? So, let's have a question.
I have a question for you, Abdel. Can you explain the main job and
Thanks for your question. When it comes to the difference between output, internal control is downward controlled by directors, not official, but output checking some mistakes. What should be the case?
More questions?
Okay, thank you very much. Our next speaker is graduation application work written by Mahmoud Business. So your turn. So you have 5 minutes time limit. So follow the time limits. And the supervisor of him is the Notable Human Fellow, Doctor of Science. So you can start.
First of all, my topic is about procedures for auditing settlements with suppliers and contractors. Here you can see what kind of parts, what kind of contents my research work includes. Here you can see practical part and also theoretical part. And I tried to identify problems and inefficiencies. I tried to give some relevant purpose and research tasks. What is the relevant of this topic? Relevant of this topic is procedures, audit procedures, settlements with suppliers and contractors is considered one of the so critical, so crucial, and high risk area of financial management, especially in automotive sector or market. My case study is about Udapta Motors company. That's why that's so complex, and all these procedures make demands so complex of these procedures. Purpose of the research. What's the purpose of this research is conducting my theoretical knowledge with practical foundation. Of course, in the aspects of auditing suppliers, audit procedures with suppliers and contractors, and I as I said, I try to analyze current audit procedures at Dr. Motors company, and I try to identify principal weaknesses and try to develop evidence-based recommendations. Here you can see 7 research steps. Here you can see classification of auditing suppliers and contractors with settlements. External audit, internal audit, and their primary users, their purpose. Foreign experience in auditing supplier and contractor settlement. First of all, in the United States of America, first thing that attracted my attention that risk-based audit planning that doesn't fit in our audit process, like in our audit procedures, like gathering evidence, audit evidence is like old style, like story area, just verification of documents. That's about organizational profile of that's the first steps. Here you can see problems and inefficiency current out practices. First one, limited methodology capacity. As I said, many of big audit firms lack resources to apply full international standards on auditing, like 315 auditing standards. It's about risk assessment, and another one is international standards on auditing, 505. It's about confirmations. That's the lack of knowledge and applying this method in our current auditing practices. Second one, compliance-based and risk-based culture. As I said, historical Soviet Union compliance mindset persisted, like just verification, not analytical procedures or risk-based approach method. In our current auditing practices, it's not used. Third one, weak internal audit independence.
So, give us your recommendations for solving this problem. And that's
I tried to get some recommendation and I searched about this, and I got some ideas for recommendation from foreign experience. For example, risk-based approach from the United States of America, and other one is from the Germany, like only legal documentation, like last year, previous year, auditing identified that in Dr. Motors company, like this stated a huge amount of payrolls because of transit in goods. That's the lack of knowledge and not using confirmation, like let's say international standards on auditing. That's why a huge amount of money was stated.
okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. So, colleagues, he finished his presentation. So, any questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
What do you say? Why out important financial information?
Audit opinion and give trust for the company, because if the audit opinion is positive, we can trust them, like giving loan or making decision about investment in their company. That's why opinion is the in making decision.
Yeah,
Can you explain traditional audit and risk-based audit?
This is like analytical procedures, like in this audit, auditors often try to like audit process usually includes 4 steps. Uh, the audit like planning, verification, and reports. In that, one more thing is analytical procedures. In traditional audit, this auditors will verify documents, but in risk-based audit, there is a professional system. It's like
okay. Of course, thank you.
Thank you. So, as you know, we have reviewers for the Mahmoud BPOs. So, review first, but the internal reviewer has given from by Kashmir Zara, the Puza, Street Professor, PhD. So, she has given to you the research object and research subject about your research, and also she has given a positive opinion in your research, especially, and also overall, the thesis is structured and introduction, 3 chapters and bibliography and 25 references. Of course, in the course preparing the graduation qualification thesis, Mahmoud encountered certain minor technical shortcomings and also mistakes. Of course, this format doesn't meet, but overall it doesn't affect overall general requirements of the qualification of this board. So that's why this reviewer has given a positive opinion on your research work. And second reviewer has given from Ishan Kodal, Associate Professor PhD. He also has given a positive opinion, but there are some minor shortcomings. For example, during the preparation of graduation qualification thesis by Mahmoud on the topic of messages for auditing settlements with suppliers and contractors, certain minor technical shortcomings were noted in the course of writing, were connected and corrected in timely manner. They do not affect the overall quality of work. On the basis of this, thesis is recommended for further defense of work in the protocol. Have a bachelor's degree in the field of accounting and auditing. So at Tashkent Institute of Irrigation and Agricultural Mechanization, National Research University. And also we have supervisor's conclusion as given by Timur Khan Matabat, the Doctor of Science professor. So he has given also positive opinion on your research. The thesis is distinguished by logical structure, consistency, and presentation, and well-founded people and purpose. Overall, work has been completed at sufficient scientific, theoretical, and practical level and meet requirements established for graduation qualification thesis in the field of accounting and auditing. So overall, your supervisor also has a given positive opinion on your research. Thank you. You can sit down and stand. Our next speaker on the topic of methods and procedures for calculating direction and fixed assets Gerçi Şarkıcan İstanbul'da. You have 5 minutes. Just follow your time limits.
First of all, you national board, which on team method and procedures for two tests. Relevance of research was taking on this test. First of all, fixed assets provide value over many years. An entity owns and used to generate economic benefit to the entity. And depreciation isn't only a simple journal entry. It is a structured way to match as cost and its periods that receive economic benefits. Here the information is vehicles and extract the assets, and these assets are used over several accounts. The first account and assets.
Okay, let's talk about.
My main part is how to calculate, how to set correct policy, future policy, and how to use correct method of depreciation for fixed assets. We have four main methods: straight line method, some of the heritages and production, and double declining balance. Entities must choose their method for their assets, and assets is very complex. They can entity can divide it into parts like aircrafts can be divided different parts, and in this situation they can choose straight line. For example, straight line method for the inside of the aircraft, and for the engines of aircraft, they will choose the double declining balance. Both engines and some other complex vehicles can lose their own their cost faster than other fixed assets. Nature and cost of depreciation is when own fixed asset as an entity. We use it for physical layer, technological consultants, economic consultants, and legal and financial. Here shown clear difference of methods. How we depreciate our fixed assets. Physically, and many assets put capacity as direct for operational activity, and they have different life and residual wells and different methods.
Let's talk.
Our root problem and assets we overstate or understate because of our periods are incorrect, or our maintenance costs or lives are incorrect. In these cases, in this case, we need 4 steps: standard analysis, temperature, physical, and month-to-month. And these steps help us to make clear and correct decision process for assets, and when we match our situation to international standards or accurate standards, and we do our accounting form and textbook, and at last we need to come to modeling, which we check for our assets and arriving at the useful lives values and cost of our fixed assets. My conclusion is we need to make appropriate policy, business nutrition mechanism, and their better choice to make best suitable for our landscape method and reliable calculation. My study shows some problems. They calculate first of chicken and found out ways to
the center. Yes, presentation and so colleagues have any questions.
I have questions. Yes, thank you for your presentation. Can you explain the rules that made the depreciation and depreciation method and wet methods and corn method? Yes, they should not get.
National standards set time, but recently, for example, we solved the time limit and we set some chance for our time limit and the entity choose their assets as their own way.
Is that different, right?
Questions? Yeah.
Scheiße, impairment. When asset impairment.
Payment is I say payment. Wait, it doesn't mean.
Impairment. Not impairment.
So first parent parent is maybe complete our fixed assets in sort of account periods and do some repayment or some portion of our machinery or assets. This cost is practice on journals that's fair.
Yeah. So how can we charge for after evaluation of fixed asset? You can link sheesh. Times to see. You understand?
Valuation is some when we use our fixed asset in several years of period, the assets cost can be different from our journals and period life, and we estimate our assets cost in our state and we specialize but market cost and the new cost because and change and there happen change in life of this function of
Thank you. So I think it's not an issue. So this.
Okay. As you have again, we have reviewers and conclusion given by the supervisors and reviewer. The first reviewer, the external reviewer also has given the positive recommendation for you for bachelor degree award. So second reviewer, internal reviewer by Timur Hanova, she has also given the positive qualification for your bachelor degree. We have obtained bachelor degree. And also we have the conclusion given by a silver your supervisor, right? He also given the graduation qualification thesis meets all requirements and recommend for the future defense of bachelor degree in the field of accounting and auditing. Thank you.
Who is next?
So, next question. Next, graduation qualification board written by Saidullah Muhammad Father. I don't know that. His topic is accounting and auditing, accounting and of limited liability companies and issues of its development. So you have 5 minutes again. So stuff. I can set a line from and my job counting of limited liability company and issues of development. And research was conducted under the supervision of Dr. Frank and I finished with the relevant, the importance of the topic. As of September of 2025, there are 310,000 independent companies registered in Uzbekistan. This represents more than 77% of business entities in the country, and this makes the LLCs companies fundamental form of business and the economy. And furthermore, the starting January 2026, there are potential reduction number 282 mandatory of IFRS standards for public interest entities, and experience would be very important. And there are digital Uzbekistan 2030 policy mandate and one more time and government reporting situation for modern corporate entities. So my topic comments for the organization framework for technology like the entity resource planning protocols, the information of stuff, and that makes it easier to make a decision for management and the common gains like one of the method is the companies tracking the financial data for bonds and the results to the report every government agency. And second, for people like professional pensions, professional development for the staff or the corporate. Okay, next week we'll move on to 4 days. Also, financial statement, data completion and presentation of messages in the public. All hand in it.
Yes. Create. Problem, solve, and conclusion.
Okay, firstly, tell the name of your topic, and that's it. Put the name up.
So it is about also financial statements, their completion, their presentation procedures, and also why I choose this story. Because story is doing interesting it, and also I worked in our enterprises. And all of the companies struggle with the consumers and the organizations. Also, my internship period, I also see the kind of mistakes with my eyes. So, on this, in my, in my graduation work, I analyzed the Punish Cafe LLC in Chile. So, the producing food and also service.
India.
No, it's a Turkish. I analyze it in my revolution work. It's financial statements, a statement of financial position, and statement of profit loss. Also, I have some main differences in our national standards, national accounting standards, and international accounting standards. For example, national accounting standards 2, national accounting standards 4, and international accounting standards 4. There are some differences. For example, in the national accounting standards, the valuation method only cost model, but in the international accounting standard, net realizable value is also. So some problems have, for example, in the revenue recognition, in our national accounting standard, it's this adopted national accounting standard 2, revenue expenses, but in the international accounting standard, accuracy. The problem is, for example, we bought some machines or buildings, the original cost and some expenses. Because the cost of the cost of sales, and, but in the international accounting standard, has a international this revolution model as it's more nowadays it's more yes because government is
Okay, to solve this problem, what do you recommend?
I recommend it. Faster we to tran- transfer like average 15. This is further. We also add two revolution model. National account is standard five.
Okay, clear. Thank you. Roderick, yes, we finished. I just understand. So, question is.
Exactly. Can you explain the framework for financial?
Conceptual framework.
Yes.
Conceptual framework. It's a fundamental qualitative characteristics of financial information. Just to qualitative characteristics. Can answer these are ability. Again, concept. Yeah. Counting rules, for example, prudence concept, basics of accounting, kind of basic rules. Concept means basic, yes? What kind of basic? That's completeness, yes, record, error, and neutrality, timelines,
Everyone else next.
Next speakers that by from a follow. Next speaker, Oliver Region. Yes. Okay, now we will speak on the topic of determination of financial results from sales and goods, books and goods. So we have 5 minutes.
First of all, it's commonly my coursework is determination of financial results from sales and goods or otherwise. Now, what's this looking important? Why is this important? Because if we know is some business is an organism, the financial results is it or is the case of them. Actually, what is goes public as this organism will be very healthy, start awareness for all that. Always. Our center is theoretical foundation of finance.
What do you have on that?
And the role of cost formation in financial results. First, cost classification framework, we had some raw materials like labor, manufacturing, or directly their products, and all costs goes to the in our national accounting standard is 2010, and activity based costings stresses cost of two activities by actual transaction, giving a fixed cost private data, and full costing captures all overhead pricing essential for manufacturing. It is also context industrial regulation. Before they are calculated by their hand, and after that there is a process. After and after that they make a system determining financial results. First example is first quarter cost structure of one industrial LLC. This also and sales as a rise of possible. And first quarter, the revenue was more than 300, and this total expenses, total cost, more than 1 billion. And this huge loss because of its not analyzing market conditions and trying to get the high income in one. It's 1 billion. After that, they lost more than 2,000 million. Konya, I used to work there in January and February. Konya Construction Engineering LLC is provide services of building some houses and building, selling their services to buildings. And it's like around and others. Next. And the support of revenue of Konya it's more than 14 billion in 3 months. If we minus the VAT, its total revenue is more than 12 billion. And after that, as well, here they got more than 1 billion in the whole year, but in this year, the first quarter, we get more than 1 billion, next.
Follow time limit.
And its profit margin is 2.14, and total revenue for and net profit is 1 billion, 170 million soon. And also the company suffered the loss over the 1 billion soon. Right? Are highly analyzed and part of data and part of the whole scientific system, which will improve performance and positive results in and these are problems and inaccurate documentation, missing invoices and same contracts is a late to our labor fix us up to problem and improper revenue recorded based on invoices and signed contracts. If we don't control this system, you can put out and cannot be to report to next presentation and more standard cost allocation. We don't know which sector gives us a more profit or so that's why cost allocation lead to analyze which sector giving us more profit during the period. And manual accounting system, some LLCs.
Yeah, time is up, so just give briefly your
Profit is not the policy. We have some expenses, and the financial results are comprehensive, full for decision for investors, and we need to analyze their market condition, get higher financial results, like American.
Okay, thank you. Comments, questions?
Thank you.
Thank you. Everything is clear. We'll now next.
Next speaker, John Day. Okay, next speaker is presented by John Day and John Wilbur on the topic of indicators of financial results and their information in business entity.
My topic is about table of notes set directions for the first of all, relevance of the topic in today's global economy, handling this financial results are more complex. The legal foundation of the resource is found presidential resolution number 2611 and the recent decree number 252, which mandates the transition to international standards address for statutory. Problem is that Pakistan is the middle of the other down to transition. All system only focused on text compliance and
did not reflect economic reality, and new legal mandate, transfer companies, national banks, and large tax payers must find some statements according to active. And regulatory framework in Uzbekistan, national accounting standard number 2, it's about income statement, accounts, basic profit and loss station, and second one last note number 21. It shows several accounts and
You you just explain us what you do in our other stock company.
during my graduation work, I studied the financial statements on knowledge of general company from the years 2023 and 2004. While I used horizontal, vertical, and
Only for 2 years.
yes, I worked 3 years.
Better if you take more years and analyze that. Okay, so what's your understanding in this company? What do you research?
I researched, first of all, I found the problems,
Which one?
problem. Problem is that energy is equal to 38.7% of the revenue. The next one, that is 11.8 trillion soles. Reporting is lacking and doesn't show economies and the prospect. During my research, I
Okay, sorry for the interruption. So reporting is lagging, as you said, right? How many times this company reports or release the reporting? So
I found
Did you know-
financial statements from this that sound like KPMG. Opening statement, yes, of course, it doesn't show every year audited financial statements, but rather than it shows 3 to 4 year statements.
3 months. Every year, they don't release.
I found that energy efficiency program can expand on solar, can reduce energy reduction, in some real-time reality. Can implement SAP on invest at one single for daily unit cost modeling. It can optimize and reduce administrative expenses by 50% and some that improves distracting. And we can to 30% as brain that is more improves in my conclusion. This research solved that identified problems by trying project to factor the audited financial statements of knowledge of German company through this analytical approach, the research permitted all financial data to clear another roadmap. The problem stated in the relevant section, the accurate transition gap and cost management is a need for and reporting, or each one addresses the evidence for a knowledge of all numbers. And the result is clear, optimize energy diversity.
Thank you. Do I need to talk? Yes.
Do you also understand budget issue?
This income is set up to income statement shows how profit or loss should be shown the financial statement. can show the net profit, gross profit, right, and national accounting standard number 21 shows this standardized accounting looks like 8,000 and 9,000 shows. Check all the account all 7 excesses. 99.
Okay, thank you. Questions? Yeah, I think it's enough. So thank you. Jonathan, now please.
This is not the next speaker, but you have to moderate. So on the topic of organization of tax accounting and reporting at small and medium-sized business enterprises. So you have 5 minutes.
Tax accounting and reporting at okay, the main part. Okay. We get provide assistance and to contract for bridges and infrastructure to general these things. I can say tax goes to cover the society. So kind of it is just fine. So it's about tax. So fine. And for the 100 million tax. So it's such for LLC my object. I can say if the such for LLC right it's working and not yes on messages. So if I give briefly this can be manufacturing can be work is and do by the bit this and cash for is the important because he works with another country company. So that's why if you know in the
That's who's the name? Who's research doing? What kind of experience is that?
it's not
Yes.
just be
What kind of text?
text, but I show you only monthly tax. First is VAT and that is individual income tax. Both of them pay government tax. So related tax, as I mentioned above, it's the quarter campaign. So the tax code conduct special quarter campaign. I'm sorry, quarter campaign must pay VAT tax. So that's why it's VAT and individual is every campaign pay. So So in this company, I see the name to conduct. What do you recommend? Okay, there is has problem is canceling 2 hours and
We saw your attention, that's why we understand that we also read read not work graduation qualification work. So yes, colleagues, have a question. I think it's everything clear.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you, Makira from Doctor. Sit down, please. Announce next class.
The next graduation qualification work, written by Dr. Robert. On the topic of issues of classification, valuation, and accounting of fixed assets and main tasks in accounting. Okay. So you can start.
Almost in 5.
Try to put something.
So while preparing, I'll tell some last names, and if you pass your work and you hasn't heard your last name, just tell me, okay? So Abdallah, your big Shak, Eger Shakajan, Spoiler of Mida, Zatadar, John Big, the Yellow Litrina, Major Big, John Eve Asal Big, Macari Big, Mahmoud of Big Gas, the Chop, which part of Big, Rajab of Power Big, Bulletful of Big Job. Mudok was big, but you lost your meter, talking about.
How you like?
Very clearly.
Saya dua dia apa tu? Tidak tu ada map ada. Ya itu pun. Jadi itu cuma apa? Ya kini. Nah asal dia matematika. Discussion. Also,
Okay, let's start.
Fixed assets. Can I be joining you? Main task.
Current. People are vital, and they ensure the continuity to self-production. So, and assets of the financial stability, and therefore proper accounting of this asset is one of the key elements often affects the accounting system. That's
you can continue.
and next one. Okay, next slide is about economic rule of fixed assets. Here we can see the fixed assets, the economic. First one is for a long period and how to generate small income and value chain. And also needs large investment and management. And fixed assets help to increase productivity. Next one. Okay, here as a role of fixed assets. First one, insurance, production, community, and profit also. And increasing production capacity, value production capacity, and improving product quality, and also the supporting transfer development. And next one is about asset classification. Asset classification is divided into there are several. First one is based on duration curves, and this divided to group. First one current assets and long-term assets. And next one is about based on the physical existence, like tangible asset and intangible asset. And okay. Next slide is about the example from the balance sheet of Family Park LLC in at 31 December 2024. Here you can see the assets, buildings, and structures, plant and machinery, vehicles, mutual features, also. Next one is about valuation and measurement of asset. Here we have a valuation and measurement. First one is calculated by third cost and subsequent economic models also, and the precision and amortization. And also here.
Okay, so you
Okay,
don't read it, just explain with your hands.
You can topic, I think some additions and some knowledge about my topic. Because the piece today play in every activities and also. And I have I learned some issues about this in accounting, like BHA based accounting. And I have some and recommendations to use AI accounting apps. Today, the world is very the AI based on this side. And
I have a question. Talk about sport law.
that means crucial, especially in my topic. Also, some
questions. So and then it will be standard.
there is
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
So that's written by the Master in your booklet on the topic of revenue accounting and data accounting in commercial banks.
Yes.
I am Deborah Shalom-Bitch, so I am presenting my evaluation qualification work entitled Revenue Accounting and Data Accounting in Commercial Banks. So the relevance of the study of research is related to the constant changes in the banking and financial sector in based on the transition to IFRS accounting standards and the high level of development of this banking. So the necessity of my research issues related to revenue accounting and to revenue recognition in commercial banks have been studied by both Park and local scholars. These studies measure research that cover recognition of interest and non-interest incomes, impact of revenue diversification on commercial bank profitability, application of additional financial reporting standards. So, the purpose of this research is to study the theoretical and practical aspects of revenue accounting in commercial bank. So the objectives, the first one to examine the theoretical foundations of revenue accounting in commercial banks, and the next one study the requirements of IFRS 9 and IFRS 15 related revenue. So the object of the research is the commercial banks and their revenue generating activities. So the subject of the research, the accounting methods, procedures, and international standards. In the first chapter, revenue accounting represents one of the fundamental components of the accounting system of commercial banks. So bank revenues are generally divided to interest income and non-interest income. You can see interest, for example, loans, leasing, investments, bank. So non-interest income, for example, commissions, service fees, and banking services. So the classification of revenue accounting in commercial banks. First of all, interest revenue and non-interest revenue, operating revenue, non-operating revenue. So, the recommendations of my research, they're first of all integrated automated accounting systems. I mean, real-time transaction processing with automatic calculation and equal interest costing and commission recognition. And second one, IFRS 9 enhancement. I mean, they all sophisticated effective credit loss forecasting models in incorporating macroeconomic variables. So next one, IFRS 15 enhancement. So it is free, detailed performance application catalog for all basic services. Yes, thank you. So you finish presentation. Those are what we can go. Come and see questions now, please.
So what does it mean? Consolidation. Explain us any of consolidation.
Question.
Consolidation.
Private company.
Awesome.
First, I will look at this research. Consolidate speed.
What's private company and what's subsidy? Então, grupar na trabalho
Thank you, Siddharth. So next speaker will for the debate on the topic of foundations and processes of organizing financial accounting and enterprises.
5 minutes start here.
So start with what I can.
I'm gonna start. It's expensive. I thought that my seeing founded. Right. Then we can to so you then there is an assumption number but our country is financial. That's this. The leaders of essential that essential information. That was this as a key provisions. Let's talk about like adaptation. Enforces domestic proof transfer line business. And the next one is public. Development. Public. Legal. Based on their size, or here, they are not involved.
Yeah, but what's the name of?
That's that. Well, so, that's that.
What's the problem, main problem?
Main problem is, yours, almost my son is regulated by the skin as someone else. I mean, so. Regulated, those skin is a very, or accounts. So, it's still, yeah.
Okay, your suggestions to solve this problem.
I would suggest, I would suggest to put the problem. Like, just expected really towards assessment, but balance is. Spreadsheets. And
Okay, go to your conclusion.
conclusion. All things, all in all, I can see. It's good. This one.
The main suggestion, the creation of the process. Pay attention.
And much the word there initially and the purpose. Like success.
Okay, it's great. So,
Okay.
there are others. Any questions?
Question.
Thank you.
Okay, next speaker, Ron Sabla. On topic of automation, accounting, analysis, and control using modern information technologies. Okay, just start.
5 minutes.
My name is Frank, from my topic is of counting, analysis, and control using modern. And for large counting and first progress and object and resolved structure. So, counting, and why we are automating counting analysis control, because it is a transaction values all and workflow is not possible. Also, minimum data entry and our delta across the whole and this converted data errors between also if there is an economic sense of operational efficiency and data and control, cost reduction, and also is in hybrid. And last one is important for and small and kind for also and small software systems is funded AI and also I can
Sen konuşma bilen
National office of counting analysis is of operational operational computer, but it's a strategic vision by also possibly with possibility and
So thank you. He finished his presentation. So any questions now?
no question.
Everything clear? Thank you. Next.
Next speaker, Jabor Said-Butt. On the topic of the purpose and objectives of organizing accounting social facts.
I mean, needed.
I know this is. Okay. Next speaker is Ziadra Sitora of the Legislative. On the topic of audits of cash funds, objectives, functions, and sources.
And widespread component of automated accounting report and reporting contents. Friends, models, colors, regarding contracts. Foundational economic specification national standards, guidelines, regulatory cash control, operations and banking, and practical information for implement and theoretical foundations of cash funds, classification frameworks, regulatory codes, and methodological principles. Economic classification for form of expense, document of source of formation, and assessed risk level. Types of cash funds, cash on cash funds, operating investment financial and own funds, rural funds, and risk, low risk funds, functional factors, and functional significance. Cash register, physical account, and bank risk, works, and eight advanced costing. Substantive. Systematically model risk and audit. Banking measures to ensure transparent banking operations. Audit model formula.
Yes, yes. So she finished her presentation. So colleagues, yes. So colleagues, please questions to Mr.
What's the main problem? What's the main problem of
your research work. Your suggestion.
Right.
Yes.
My colleagues, the next question. You have any? That's, I think, now, yes, she'll, bring us now, thank you, sit down, please. We will announce, last, for today, fencing.
Next speaker, Jabor Said Ross, one of the purpose and object. Thanks. But or likely, I called you 2 times.
So, firstly, sorry for misunderstanding. Hello everyone. I talking about first objectives of organizing account using commercial banks. Next. Development is first plan, reduction. Second plan is about theoretical foundations of accounting commercial banks. Third one is the practical organization of accounting commercial banks. Fourth are development and improvement of accounting system. Practical section, in section, will give you protocol laws in banks. First plan, introduction, accounting one of some commercial banks, especially in ordinary banking system. You know, this banks, number of transactions, any kind of transactions we which from from 6 financial reporting on
Main problems of your scientific work. Main problem of the scientific work. Okay, let's talk about the main problem of the scientific.
main problem trend. Main problem solely the transformation to average standards. In 2010, by the 2010, in Pakistan, commercial banks completely has to average standards. Average standards. these standards are made by financial reporting standards. The financial accounting standard for issued by IFRS, which is now leading accounting standard worldwide. Based on fiscal, based on approach and that's the economic reality of transaction. This
Okay,
the organization of accounting impacts consists of practical application of accounting. This it demands certain system capable of recording. In my work, is a it's from bank. I had the opportunity to observe on personal level how salary reports and translate into practical application. I witnessed documented control mechanism and the preparation of different reports in complaints with different
Okay.
Okay, thank you. We finished the presentation. So, Alex, please, any questions?
I have a question here. So in your course report, you told about the technical reconciliation. Reconciliation, yes. What is reconciliation?
is a two types of accounting. For example, we give our financial reporting, we offer final reporting to the banks and
Same as
they times find mistakes and they often bank reconciliation.
okay, thank you.
Present? Okay.
Any questions? Colleagues? Enough. Thank you, Saidurad Hanoglu. Everybody can go out, yes?
Such specific issues. To get from our same one. Hemen sorgu konuşmayın.
Tamam tamam. Sence bu senin postunu kardeşini ya. Ben hani böyle. Çift
But
o'qimasidan o'zinglarni biliminglarni ingliz tilida bevosita komissiya oldida, rahbar oldida, dekanat oldida namoyon qilganlar uchun alohida tashakkur etaman. Lekin albatta bu davlat statistika komissiyasi bergan savol javoblarga komissiya a'zolari birga umumiy bahosga yetishgan. O'zi ancha aytishib baholarsiz bo'ldi, ko'p savol berishmadi. Biz aslida fan doirasida juda ko'p savol beramiz, juda ko'p talabchanlik qilamiz. Bu albatta sizlarni qoidalariga hisoblayman, baholarni o'zlashtiraman. Abdalov Diyorbek 280, Baxtiyor Bobur 90, Ergash Sho'katjon 85, Erkinov Asadulla 80, Emanat Shahbozbek 85, Moyeva Umida 75, Satulla Jonbek 90, Jarqov Saidbova 75, Jaloldinov Madyorbek 90, Davliyev Asadbek 85, Askariy Ulug'bek 90, Mahmudov Beyniyor 80, Qo'shqarov Tohirlik 90, Bajarov Avazbek 66, O'zmorov Umidjon 85, Sadullayev Muhammad Qodir 85, Umzoq Iqbolbek 85, Ayyub Nilufar 70, Xudoyor Otabek 90, Hurmat Sardor 83, Yo'ldoshev Umida 91, Ziyadali Sichova 69, Zokirov Mohira 90. Shular birgalikda komissiya a'zolarini qo'ygan baholardan agar norozi bo'lgan bo'lsangiz, ishini yaxshi bilgan bo'lsangiz, apellyatsiya tartibida aniq vajlaringiz kiritilgan holda shikoyatni manga tashlavergan bo'lsa, apellyatsiya tartibida bergan joyingizni izidan ko'rib chiqishingiz mumkin. Qo'yilgan bahodan o'tkazilgan davlat statistika komissiyasi yozgan savollarga takliflar bormi? Yo'qmi? Rahmat, omadinglarni yaxshi.
Talab uchun.
Now step from body to 0 grams.
Congratulations.
Cevap verdiği mi dünyası var? Fazla. Tamam, verir mi dünyası var? Cevap verirken fazla.
It's not mine. Şu olsa da. Forvetle bulaştırdım.
Ama gerçekten ateş koydun, Amerikan aldın, çok topladı tıbbı. Beni yapar. Aha, çok bakayım. O demiş, ah, nesiniz?
Yaklaş oraya gittin. Başka yapar mı? Kuru geçer mi? Kim taşladı? 210 sen var.
Yok abi, kim?
Yaprağı olmadı. Bana makul geldi ben kim yana gidip kirladı.
Ya iki kulağım seni. İki kulağım seni.
Hayır, sonumuz bu olduk mu?
Aha.
Sonumuz bu olduk.
Ha?
Proses olduğu gibi ne kadar oluyor var. Olduğundan sonra da yine kolay geliyor. Ana ki var kendi de uzunluğu soruyor. Ne kadar da oluyor. Ana tıklarsa var ya yetişkin hali. Evet, bu da zor.
Apa aslında?
Endi oldin gaplashganimizda degan bilan gaplashganimiz 20-dan keyin bo'ladi. Aniq. Hamma buxgalteriyani, kutubxonani, yotoqxonani qilsin, qarzdorlik bo'lsa agar diplom ishi degan gapni chiqadi temisda, ya'ni hozir endi mana baho so'ragandek. O'shanda kimlik chiqmasa diplom olsa diplom olmaydi. Hamma yotoqxona, kutubxona, buxgalteriya. Oxirida uchalasidan keyin dekanat bilan dekanatdan keyin registrat ofisi bor deymiz. IT markazida. Xo'p, bu birinchi masala. Ikkinchi masala. Bu masala oldin ham ko'tarilgandi. Bunaqada vaqtda o'g'il bola bizga aytgan nima? Ular dekanga, Akmal akaga, Xushtakiga Abdullah Şodi geldi. Yani ya iki tane mazur, bitti. Buraya ne doldurduk mu? Bir tane kılıp, normalde joyu koyuyor. Üçülerden yapsınlar başlık geçiş gerek. Veya herkes, oğul böyle yaptığımda da bize yapmayanlar, okşa yapmayanlar benim. Şimdi kese ana kadar şu yanak tabii çok şey geliyor. Aslında geldi bu deşanlı olduğu ile çakırır. Dengan acara untuk kamera, foto deganda mekat qarashlardan qo'yadi. Endi shunaqa gap beryapsiz. Xuddi boya gap deganda kerak o'tirib qoldi.
Bizlar o'tirib.
Keting olsun.
Hamma asabiy.
Kim norozi bo'lsa tashlamasdi. Hozir rozanani tanlab olamiz. Yomon dediğinde mana oxirida bari ko'rdingiz. O'zi bunaqa bo'ldi. Bilib ko'rdim. Kim norozi bo'lsa, hech kim yo'q. Men bittalar so'rab o'tirmaydi. Yaqdan tashlab, tutam. Bu gruppaga yozdim. Noroziman demasdan men so'rayman undan. Nari olsa 30 ming bermayman. Antekilar, bu degan bilan gaplashinglar. Bu fakultet bir xil qilamizda, bir xil bo'ladi. Ata o'zini olgan bo'ladi, yana o'shani olamiz. Kerak bo'ladi. Bu fakultet bir xil qilamizda. Keyin, lekin ana aytdi bu. Biroq shondir. Kimga nima ideya bo'lsa, bari so'raydi. Kimga qanaqa ideya bo'lsa. Biroq shondir. Taqdir boshqa. Madaniyat sarayida bo'ladi. Biroq shon boshqa. Fakultet oldida bo'ladi. Undan tashqari agar keladi bo'lsa, xohish bo'lsa, xuddi ikkinchi kursda Shirvonda o'tirganda, uchinchi kursda Mirandida o'tirganda kelasi ko'pchilik hamma kelmaydi. 19 ta 20 ta bo'lgan. Shuning uchun men o'ylab ko'raman, kimdir janoyat keladi. O'tirishga davom
Menimcha agar iloji boricha hamma maksimal qo'shishga qatnashishga harakat qilsa, safimizdan 24 kamaymasdan o'tishsa yaxshi bo'lardi. Hozir ikkita borsammi, bormasammi o'ylanib turgan yoki
Uydan borib kelganlarimizdan bor. To'g'risi. Oxirgi yerimiz. Kishi bunaqa hamma mayda ishini qo'yib, nazarda bir hafta yaxshi ishlar ishlaymiz. Bu yilda hali 24 ishni bitta joyga yig'ilgan bo'lganlar. Yok, doğru. Kim korudu, kim korumadı?
Evet.
Taksi var ya şöyle.
Hiç boyunla geldi. Orada kilitli gelmeden. Şansımız.
Hemen açma ya. Yani mesela bu işler mi? Hemen iki yıl.
Ne çağır? Bu yapacağız.
Stop falan söyle.
Ya, anlattım sana.
Evet, çıkardım.
Ya size.
Bir selam bir şey yapar. Kendi ayağımız konuşan değil.
Kendi görüşünden restoration güzel. Hoş yaptın, hiç gerek, bırak gerek. No, Trion. What? Bayağı bir ne koyayım? O yapıyorum. Koş kapı oradan. Yaparım. Müzik olmadı. Açık tut. Açık. Hiç mi açık? Her tarafına koy. Dur, baca. Top pozisyonu gir. Baca, top. Ha? Second. What? Anlaşıldı. Çok iyi. Tamam. Tamam, şimdi macam stoyan betam jadi saksikan betam masih kukikan betam betam yakala
Şuraya getireyim.
sedikit kita berapa
Doğudan yaptıklar hocam.
Doktora yapmasanız aç. Böyle. Şey yaptım bir de. Bol. Öyle. Düşün. Yapacağım. Silgisi.
O da Lekin hammayla bor-ku. Chapga qarab tushganlar arasida bor-ku. Hamma mana shunga qarab tushgan. Bilan o'qib turgan o'qish.
Qoch. Voy, juda go'zal. Oching, betligini oching.
Bo'ldi.
Betligini oching. Oching, ha. Tekst och. Ya, so'z ochib turadingiz-ku. Yaqinlashing.
Yes.
Yana nima? Qarang, yaxshilab qarang. Pochcha. Och. Kallay tushib qoladi. Nega qaraysiz? Cho'tki, to'xtang. Sizga hozir abdu shu o'zim qolamiz. Shundan tushaman demayman. Bu mana bu forma. Mana Come yapıyorsun lan he?
Ah,
Oğlum bana evet ya. Anlaşıldı.
Ben kaçmak istemedim.
Sonrası yani.
Yok Zeynep. Yok 70'tir.
Bu istiyor bizim bir sonraki. Hadi.
Sen de yapıcın varsın. Sen hiçbir ben yıkamayız.
Siz kendi odamını okumayın.
Az okuyorum bir saat. Saçtan bir şey. Çok zor ki.
Yani sıkıntı var mı? Bakın nerede?
Grupo bitti. Lekin sizlar o'quvchilar bor, yomon o'qitishadi. Hisoblashtirish.
5 kişi yalamayın. 5 kişi yalamayın.
Yeter, bir adam durmuş. Çok. İnbari konulaşıp. İnbari açın, bana kaç baktı.
Ya kolay gelsin. Orada
Yok. Oy. Yine çok okuyorsa da.
Onu da çık. Tamam ne kadar söyledi. Ama getiren daha fazla açtım.
Yarelo.
Yok, çok sosyal.
Terus yapmam terus yapmam.
Gelin ha. Yaxshi turibman.
Çıkıyor ki dur. Çıkıyor.
Zamonga qarab turaymi?
Bunga qaraganda mikrologni ko'rsatib turing. To'g'ridan ko'rsatgan bo'ladi.
Ajnovi gapiraymi? Sizda turaymi?
Qo'l qo'yib yuboradi. Qo'l. Donka bo'lib ketdi. Shu oning ichi. Ona beradi. İşte bir o kadar. O. Çok. Tamam. Çok ki.
Değerli.
Gelme.
Dünyada.
Duru var. Duru var.
Sana baştan. Live uçurup orada live satın uçurup çıkıyor.
Live uçuş bileyim ben de.
Evet, sürekli yollarından da oynuyoruz.
Oldu.
Ben yollarım.
Arkadaşlar.
Oğlum, ne bu arada değil mi?
O çok. O nakna polis kendi parası.
Nasıl sence?
Çok.
Şimdi başta ben diyor, yargı olmak değil, yatsın. Böyle koronamız yok.
Ay kabusum gitmiş tarafta orada.
Evet.
Ama evet. Polis mi? Polis mi? Maçı böyle.
Siz bunu anlattınız. O yaptı.
Station.
Bu sayede ne? Lan yani kapalı yaptı. National International Platform.
Oç.
Yok, bu da bu non sayı olacak. İşte
Evet.
Bir çok farklı.
Bir.
Ben biraz düzeltirim.
Hadi o. Yapacağım. Koyarsın. Vai. Chiedi. Toma, dai, sentami no.
Orası
Oy. Voy. Shu, mavzuyga shu boshlasam işte. Onu yaxshi kunlar eslatadi. Men asrni qo'y ayt. Qolgan qo'zini oling. Başka bir şey
Evet. Hemen John Wick konusunda da. Orada böyle.
Oradan mantar hemen diye. Ben sen de orayı. Doğru işte. Ben karıştırdım.
Böyle kişi olacak gitti de olamazsın.
Evet, sen kısa.
Üstü oluyor. Ne?
Gitti öyle.
Ne parası? O sarı olsun.
Oradan şuraya lan.
Ne? Bitti ama yok olur orayı. Yapacağız. Oh, don't it. Thank you.
Şöyle bir şey diyeceğiz.
Gelsin. Aç. Sikini hoş verin. Ona çok fazla şu başladı ana bugün. Bakmayın ya. Ortası o smash koy.
Buradan daha ya. Hazır
Onu ya. Throw izleyin.
Ya.
Chochumasdan. Ana sabo I think. Siz doğanlıkta. Yok koyup bırakırsan. Kulağım. Ben çok iyi. Bolla.
Kiyimizce moş sardı. Atsı.
Sitora. Bir fark yapıp düşün. Öyle. Bravo dedim. Oy, haras karayla, oy, dört.
Tamam gel. Hadi sardı.
Hadi yapma siz de.
Sardı.
Başkalar yap.
İlk yarı sportman.
Lan. Güzel. Kızıklıklarız. Telefona uç oldu ki. Sen forma. Yani spor. İşte havaya spor gibi. Ne çıkar? Yok arkadaşlar bozar. İyi. Böyle. Olsa hemen oldu. Ha? Düşmanı bu yani. Böyle. Ya adına ağlamıyordu. Niye yaptın? Ne oldu? Oran ne? Ağrı verdi. Hep Bunu ki anladın var. Onu da Dört ki. Oldu mu? Hiç kana pozar mısın? Şunca çıktılar. Evet.
Oldu mu? Okey'de var.
Dostlar dur. Sabah ben çıkarım yok. Normal. Tamam oldu.
Güzel. Yok.
Hiç ki. Evet.
Aa, şimdi gitmiş tamam.
Geçen yandım değil mi? Tamam.
Ha, şu değil. Bas, bas. Evet, abi.
Motordan konser aldı.
Daha da geç.
Evet, sonra hani manın Napoli mı? Yine bu dimağını. Ben aldım topu ne koy koy.
Maç.
Onlar.
Şu break anne toplar şans.
İlk ömrünü değiştirdim.
Bütün ama tamam da. Sen mi?
Sen de saçın.
Söz ne kılıp mı?
Biraz işiyor.
Ola.
İşiyor.
Söyle hata etmişsin.
Çekse o ne?
İki kişi olayım. Ne tosul koy.
Kur'an böyle.
Nereden bileyim? İkisi var profil var.
Giderek.
Hadi bir çok inanmadı.
Tamam. Ya da futbol ilgili.
Evet abi o zaman su bilginiz alın. Sen bir şey oldu. Ana bir şey oldu. 85 oldu. Bu işe sen yansın fişke.
Mana kasar obat. Ang sudah ni antara itu. Terus aku coba. Kita boleh. Saya aku.
Sabe o Zé Postal?
Ya, pode isso juga bikin dia. Jarang kau coba.
Üstünden görüp kiray kıyım ver.
Pas dia kan. Kalau itu,
Ayaklar agreban kimin gerekiyor? Geç lan.
nah, ne?
Toz koyalım.
Evet.
Geç lan.
Fixer, dia rapporter. Malah dia yang bosan, siapa?
Ben buna karar veriyorum. Yalan mı? Fark ederiz. Böyle ne demek? Çok da sen çözüm.
아주 뒷머리 3년 한 개로 그 독성 건강성이 일찍 야르지 종아리 그
Ha, şu gelen o. Bu ne? Bana
Ben tane bakayım.
Yavaş bir solo. Başka tek özür dilerim.
Geç. Fixer, har koyun da. Verir. Abo. Mana orqada ham mana darslarning bo'lib yaxshi sistema saqlashga shuni ham e'tibor bering.
Doğru.
Hadi ver 5-6. Hakikaten. Hadi yok. Sen bana. Hadi yok. Tamam mı?
Ne oldu? Hadi. Bunu aldığına küçük ya bu ara böyle.
Ben aldıyken nasıl işleriyor?
National card isterler.
Hiç onu. Nerede okumuyorum. Nasıl yapıyor?
Özbey nasıl geldi?
Zaten bu çekiş sana aldım.
Çok. Vay.
Kaçın istedim.
Yok hayır. Tek eksik.
Bana şu an yaptınız. Hoş duş.
Nerede ya? Şöyle.
Ağzına
Zaten aynı.
Hakikaten çıktı.
Oldu.
Sprint.
Evet.
Ana buradan. Yani kaç fotoğraf değil mi? Kaç fotoğraf etti ya? Kaç şimdi?
Durun oğlum durun.
Orçina.
Durun oğlum.
Solda ya.
Kim sana çıkarmadı?
Durun oğlum.
Sen çıkarmadı.
Kimler? Bak Uzman doğu. Hiç kim yapmazsa bir şey daha kolay gelir.
Çok fazla da iki.
Tamam, o da bizim yanıyor. Ne olursun, değil mi? Öyle sınav uyuyacaksın. İlk sonra anladın. Bu 5 yıl.
Okey.
Oğlum çekil.
Evet. Olmaz öyle.
Şu koymuş bir
İyi mi?
Ben hamsiyi böyle meşka paketi yaptım ben.
Solda. Gösteriyor. Hop geçti.
Bişkek mi var? Bişkek.
Sen biraz anlamıyor havalarına.
Ya.